Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try one of these Totino's pizza stuffers. These are the triple cheese flavored, a blend of imitation, mozzarella, provolone, and white cheddar cheeses, pizza in a golden crust, pizza to go in a soft golden crust. There are 4 pizza stuffers in the box. We bought these at Meijer. They were $3.99, so basically $4, $1 per pizza. It is 280 calories per pizza stuffer. And there's your other information if you want to know. So we can do the oven if you want. So there's the oven directions if you'd like. We're not going to do no stinking oven, so we're going to do the microwave. So these are frozen in the frozen section. So we're going to remove the pizza stuffer from the wrapper and place on a microwave safe plate. Microwave as directed below, so you can do 1 or 2 at a time. So if you're going to do 1, which is what I'm going to do, we're going to microwave it on high for 1 minute. And then flip it over, then microwave for an additional 30 to 115. I will probably I'm leaning towards doing like 45. I think I'll do 45 because I don't want to go quite to a minute. I mean, that's a pretty broad spread right there. I probably got a pretty good microwave, so I might get away with 30, but I think 45 will be fine. Then if you have 2, you want to do a minute and a half, then a minute and a half to a minute 45. See, the spread's not as big there. I don't know. Then let it stand for 2 minutes to complete the cooking. Wow, that's... I feel it may be very hot. Okay, so let's see what these look like. It looks like it has at least a flip top to where you can reseal it maybe. Yeah, where you can seal it back up. They are not in their own packages. They're packages of 2. Okay. Well, I don't want 2. I only want 1, so I guess I'll be putting one of these back. I guess it's less waste of packaging when you do it that way. So I'm going to get this, I've just got a regular plate here. I'm just going to get these in, flip it over halfway through, and or after a minute, and I'll be back. Okay, so here it is out of the microwave, and I haven't done anything to it, honestly. Just let it literally sit there. I let it set for the 2 minutes. Let me cut it in half. It smells like a pie pastry, like you would have an apple pie or strawberry pie or whatever, chocolate pie. That's what the pastry smells like. Looks like quite a bit of cheese in there. There's a bunch of cheese. You can see some of it leaked out of the edge of this one. So I'm gonna do this, just let it cool off. I wouldn't normally do this if I'm just eating it on my own, but for a video, I'm gonna cut them into pieces, and just makes it easier for me to eat on camera if I cut it up into pieces. It's a little tough. You can see it's a little tough to cut. It's very hot too. It's a little tough to cut, especially on the edges, like those little braided edges or crimped edges. Those are a little like rubbery almost, but the center is fine. The center is good and tender. So I'm going to let this cool off for just a minute, not very long, and I'll be back. Okay, I gave it just a minute to cool off. It didn't need much time. They cool off pretty quick anyway. It's not the strongest flavor in the world, that's for sure. Even though, I mean, here's a bite with tons of it in there. If you've ever had their pizza rolls, this reminds you, the stuffing is basically the same. So if you've ever had their cheese pizza rolls, the stuffing is exactly the same. I mean, I think it's bland. I think it's very, very plain. There's not any good seasonings in there. The cheese really doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. The bad thing is, I mean, if you did these in the oven, it might be better because it would get a little crisper. But this pastry is very tough and doughy. Yeah, especially around the edges. But even the middle was kind of chewy. I mean, the texture's okay, but it's not great. It's not great at all. If, like I said, if you bake them, I'm sure they're better if you bake them in the microwave. I mean, it's definitely not bad food. It's just not very exciting food. It's very, very bland. The sauce itself, like I said, you don't really even taste the cheese. The sauce is kind of a sweeter sauce, but it's really not a really sweet tomatoey sauce, but it's not really a savory sauce either. It's kind of like a nothing sauce, really. This is not one I would necessarily buy again. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5. I don't think it's like horrible. If you buy them, You can eat them, and young kids might like these just because they can eat them like a Hot Pocket kind of. Hot Pockets, by the way, taste better. These are just okay. So like I said, if you have younger kids, it's probably fine. As an adult, you might like them. I don't know if you really want the convenience, but like I said, I think a Hot Pocket is much, much better, and probably basically the same cost, because they're basically $1 a piece for a Hot Pocket too. So I personally would rather have the Hot Pocket than this, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, 2 out of 5 for me. I wouldn't buy them. I just skip them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.